Thanks for listening to us on one of our 14 affiliate stations. We're brought to you by D&D Farm and Ranch on I-10 in Seguin. That's ddtexasoutfitters.com. Neighbor, let's take a look at corn, beans, and wheat, courtesy of John Tuggle & Company, Corpus. Corn price levels on the Chicago board for this time of the year are the highest they have been since 2012, but the market negatives abound. World economies appear to be headed into a worldwide recession, negatively affecting demand. U.S. corn FOB vessel values are currently not competitive with the corn sellers in the Ukraine, Brazil, and Argentina, and the U.S. corn harvest is gaining momentum with the next 2 weeks Corn Belt forecast ideal for harvest with unseasonably warm and dry weather projected. While December corn futures may have put in a short-term high on the day of the last USDA supply and demand report, just shy of $7 a bushel, the downside is limited as prices are at current levels for a reason. The most glaring being USDA's 1.219 billion bushel ending carryout, a precarious number with little room for error on the downside. Corpus Christi's Public Elevator and Archer Daniels Midland opened this week for Milo trucks 8 to 4:45. Cargill Houston closed until Thursday morning, and the Andersons are open Monday through Friday 7 to 3. For help marketing your grains, 361-852-5207. That's Tuggle & Company, Corpus. We're on the line with Stephen from D&D Farm and Ranch. That's ddtexasoutfitters.com. Stephen, I need to weigh a bunch of pigs, and I understand that you've got some hog scales.
Yes, sir, we sure do, Larry. 58 SX hog scales from W.W. Paul. They are going to come with the beam and poise and 2 bifold doors. Really easy to work.
Tell us how to get a hold of you.
You can reach me at 830-379-7340, extension 161.
We've been with Stephen from D&D. Go to ddtexasoutfitters.com for more information. Neighbor, let's take a look at meats from yesterday. We'll begin with the National Pork Carcass Cutout down by 51 in the afternoon at 105.88. The CME Fresh Bacon Index was 185.12, up 326 for the week. USDA estimated federal slaughter at 485,000 head. That's up 475,000, or from 475 last week and 465 the same Monday a year ago. As we move toward the beef side of the meat equation, we see wholesale box prices $252.45 for the choice, $225.89 for the select in the afternoon report. For choice, that was up by a nickel. For select, 76 cents. Estimated slaughter 127,000 head at 2,000 week to week, up 7,000 more than Monday a year ago. USDA mentioned light Western Corn Belt trade 147 even money for Monday versus last week's 143 to 144 in the north, 142 in the south. USDA said lighter volume in Oklahoma City, 31% drop week to week to the levels even with last year. Maybe there's your meat moves. We're on the line with Ken Jordan Cattle Auction. Ken, how did the Mason sale go?
You bet, Larry. Went up right at 510 head. I thought overall the market up this week pretty well kind of steady to softer tone overall. We started seeing a good many calves a little fleshier on them, I guess because of grid grass, whatever. And so those cattle were just a hair softer on those. I thought our stocker steers as a whole sold pretty well fully steady. Had a group of steers, 13 of them with $478 at $1.91, right at $913. Stocker heifers I thought were a little less, kind of sold anywhere from $5 to $10 lower on them, especially those fleshy and a few of the plainer kind of cattle. Feeder steers and heifers I thought overall both sold fully steady. Had a group of 4 steers, weighed 638 at $1.78, right at $1,136. Packer cows, they sold about $3 lower. Bulls sold anywhere from 3 to 5 lower, with a lot smaller run of cows and bulls there today. Bred cows and pairs, they sold steady on a very limited test day. So overall, kind of a steady to a little bit uneven market, Larry.
Good. Let's talk about San Saba Thursday and the special Saturday.
You bet. We got, 3 different set of calves coming. They're all black calves. Some of it Angus Plus, others Angus. I think got it on 40-something, another deal of 50-something, another deal of 30. Got a set of cows coming in too, about 25 to 30 off of one ranch that we'll palpate up to, and that'll be for Thursday. I look for a pretty good run then, and then we'll fall into our big Saturday cow sale. We got about 3,300 consigned, Larry. A lot of good pairs, bred cows, bred heifers, and open heifers, have quite a few pictures of them up there. The overall quality should be very, very good. A lot of really young cattle that are below 5 or younger. Larry, if they want to go look at those right now, they can go to our website, jordancattle.com. Give us a call, whatever. We can fax or email you a list of them all too. Or give us a call at area code 325-372-5159, Larry.
Ken, we appreciate it, and we'll talk with you before the sales.
Sounds good, Larry. Thank you.
Neighbor, did you know that the Millworks division at MG Building Materials is a great place to look when you want to upgrade your home? That division carries a full line of wood, aluminum, and vinyl windows. What a great upgrade. We've got vinyl windows in our house down here on the bay, and they sure are pretty from the inside and out. The possibilities for those upgrades are endless with the help of MG and their 5 locations. They've got one in San Antonio, got one in Corpus, got one in Uvalde, got one in Kerrville, and they have one in Pleasanton. That's MG Building Materials. We're on the line with Sean Geiswhite, Gillespie Livestock. It's Monday evening, about 7:05. Sean, what are tomorrow's sales looking like?
Well, Larry, I'm still thinking we'll get somewhere around that 3, maybe a tick more. See how they keep rolling in this evening. We got some better bunches, so those numbers sure add up. And on the cattle end, sure thinking, north of that 1,000. Know of a few bunches that are coming, some wean cattle, and then also those cows we talked about last night. They will be there this week, so if anybody's needing any younger cows that are bred, sure come see us in Fredericksburg on Wednesday on the cow end. And if you need any sheep and goats, come see us tomorrow. We'll have, somewhere around that 3,000, so ought to be a good selection.
Tell everybody how to contact you, Sean.
You can reach us at 830-997-4394.
I appreciate you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. I'm Larry Marble from down on the farm, and we're on the line with Brandon DeBose from DeBose Pipe, Panel, and Gate. This, what year they start?
Man, they started in 1976. Grandfather started this business, backyard in Lomita, Texas.
Brandon, describe your product line and services provided.
Yes, sir. We do entrances. We sell pipe. We sell livestock gates, pasture gates, heavy-duty corral gates. Any kind of gates you'd really need out there on your farm, your pasture, whatever it is.
The phrase that y'all use within the commercial is wholesale to the public.
We're under competitors' retail prices, and our panels are the first and only to ever have a lifetime warranty against any livestock. Our heavy-duty line, they're made out of a 2-inch Schedule 80 pipe frame and 1 5/8 14-gauge rails, and they're going to weigh around 150 pounds. We're very confident in the way they're built, the material they're built out of. We're very confident in our employees that put these things together. And, man, there's nothing more frustrating than going buying a competitor's panel and setting up your pins and having a bull try to jump out of it and tear 3 or 4 panels, and there you are having to go buy 3 or 4 more. When ours, man, you bring that panel back, show us where they try to jump through to jump over, and if it's damaged by any livestock beyond use, let us know, man. We replace it, no questions asked.
Now, you offer financing, too.
We go through a company called Sweet Pay Financing. It's been a very handy tool.
You're at the Lomita location. Give us your phone number for the Lomita location.
Lomita location, we can be reached at area code 512-752-3200.
And the website?
www.dubospanels.com.
We're on the line with Klein Spear from Southwest Livestock Exchange Uvalde. We're getting ready to sell sheep. What's it looking like for Tuesday?
Got about 275 standing on the yard this evening, Larry. Kind of looking probably that 600 to 700 range, and kind of looking for a pretty active market again this week. It's kind of gotten a little better every week, and I think we're going to kind of continue that this week.
Tell us what you think about the cattle sale come Thursday.
Got a couple sets coming, got some calves coming. We got some guys working some cows, so getting back kind of a little routine here. I think we'll probably have around that 500 to 600 head range, kind of what it's looking like.
Good. Well, tell us how to get a hold of you for either sale there in Uvalde.
Call us at the office, 830-278-5621, or my cell phone, 830-591-3241.
We appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you, Larry.
Bye-bye. We're on the line from D&D with Wade Floyd. Wade, Purina's got some excellent fly control products, and one of them's a feed-through, isn't it?
Yes, sir. There is a loose mineral that we like to put out. It's going to be a 1275 mineral, and it does have that insect IGR in it.
All right, and y'all sell that in a 50-pound bag?
Yes, sir. We have it in a 50-pound bag, and then we also have it in a molasses tub that'll come in 225 pounds, also a 125-pound tub.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you, Wade, there at D&D in Seguin.
Yes, sir. They can stop by and see us, or they can just give me a shout at 830-379-7340.
Here we go. We're on the line with Seth Crane from Union Commission, Hondo Livestock. Seth, how'd the sale go?
It went good. Larry ended up with a pretty good run of cattle, 414 head. Probably had some
somewhere around 40, 45 cows. They did take some money off the cows and the bulls here this week, the end of last week. On the cows we had today, 59 cents on the lower yielding type cow, up to 86 on a really top cow, 83 cents on the bulls, up to $1.07. Just a couple of pairs from 700 to 1100, and on our bred cows from 660 up to 1130. Calf and yearling market's still very good. The front end, the cattle, lots of demand on those. Any of the plainer cattle just not selling near as good as that number one end. Your 2 to 5 weight kind of steers anywhere from $1.62 up to $2.14. 2 to 5 weight kind of heifers $1.42 up to $1.98. Getting into those 5 to 6 weight steers $1.45 to $1.88. 5 to 6 weight heifers $1.40 to $1.73. 6 to 7 weight steers $1.35 to $1.63. 6 to 7 weight heifers $1.35 up to $1.61. Your 7 to 8 weight steers and bull yearlings $1.25 to $1.61. 7 to 8 weight heifer $1.18 to $1.46. I'd like to remind everybody our next special stocker feeder sale is coming up October the 10th. In the meantime, you can reach us 830-741-8061. Get me on my cell phone 210-288-3960. And for updates and information, visit us on Facebook or HondoLivestock.com.
Thank you, Seth.
Yeah.
Maybe this portion of Down on the Farm is brought to you by PMI, the Robstown location, 361-767-7473, pipemovers.com, pipe, steel, and fencing, the Robstown location. We're on the line with Jim Wheeler, Atascosa Livestock, Pleasanton, Texas. Jim, how is the sale shaping up for Tuesday?
It's pretty slow today. We ended up with 275 tonight. Hopefully we'll catch a few more before daylight. About 40 cows in the mix so far, 15, 18 palpate. I do have 10 or 12 white Bremer heifers, pretty nice heifers. They weigh from 250 to 550. Have some tiger stripes, half a dozen of those. They're pretty nice. Hopefully we'll end up 350 with probably about 60 cows by sale time.
Well, I wonder how much are army worms by the hundredweight?
Ooh, I wish I could sell some. They are everywhere. We were blessed with that rain, and now here come the worms.
Yeah, what you didn't get in the spring, you know, when you usually get rains in the spring, army worms follow. It's going to come on now.
Mhm.
So that's just, I guess that's part of they can wait just like the grass can wait to grow. They can wait to eat it after it grows.
You betcha.
Well, tell everybody how to get a hold of you.
Reach us at 830-569-2516.
We appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. We're on the line with Wade Floyd from D&D Texas Outfitters, Seguin. Wade, everybody thinks about deer in the fall, but we really need to take care of the protein situation all year round. What do you got to offer us this week?
Yeah, Larry, we did Antler Max proteins and your Antler Advantage made by Purina. They're some of the best that if you feed them year-round, you really do see the result. We also carry a Double Down protein that's been becoming very more popular.
And we want you to get it at D&D in Seguin. Wade Floyd, tell everybody how to contact you.
Larry, they can call me here at the store at 830-379-7340. Extension 180.
We are on the line with Riley Rhodes from Live Oak Livestock, Three Rivers. Riley, how was our Monday sale?
Market continues to be pretty steady, Larry. Ended up with 1,143 head today. Calves, pretty much fully steady on the lightweight calves. Some of the bigger calves and yearlings might have been a little cheaper. Cow market was cheaper from last week. They took some money off the rail cows. They're probably 4 to 6 lower. But the stocker cows sold real well. Still quite a bit of demand there. We had some pairs today, brought anywhere from 900 up to 1675. Our bred cows from 825 up to 12 and a quarter. Like I said, the packer cows a little cheaper this week, 78 to 86 on your high yielding cows, 74 to 80 on your breakers, 32 to 58 on your canners. Packer bulls, kind of same story there, 90 to 96 on your high yielding bulls, 72 to 90 on your low to medium yielding bulls. Your 2 to 3 weight choice steers, 192 to 218, heifer mates 170 to 188, 3 to 4 weight choice steers, 182 up to 220, heifer mates 170 to 184. The 4 to 5 weight choice steers, 184 to 216, heifer mates 168 to 182. 5 to 6 weight choice steers, 172 to 196, heifer mates 156 to 174. 6 to 7 weight choice steers, 154 to 166, heifer mates 142 to 158, and the 7 to 8 weight cattle, your choice steers 146 to 160, heifer mates 136 to 148. So pleased with the market today. Like I said, the only thing that was off a little bit was the rail cows, but they're still selling pretty good.
What do you anticipate for this next go-round, Riley?
I think it's going to be kind of the same, Larry. Probably till we get a little closer to deer season, or a little closer to cool weather, but probably 1,000 to 1,200 1,200 here for the next couple of weeks. See what happens. Everybody's kind of enjoying the green grass, and we sold so many little calves, that we should be running this fall earlier in the year during the drought. So, our fall run should be lighter than what they normally are. But I think here for the next few weeks, 1,000 to 1,200.
Live Oak Livestock, Riley Road, sells them on Monday. Riley, tell everybody how to contact.
361-786-2553 is the office. 361-813-6650 is my cell. LiveOakLivestock.com is the web.
We appreciate you, and we'll talk with you Sunday evening.
Thank you, Larry.
Neighbor, let's take a look at the grains, courtesy of John Tuggle, Tuggle & Company, Corpus, 361-852-5207. Milo through Corpus in September, D's plus 90, $13.72. Houston, $13.72. Progresso, D's plus $1, $13.90. Yellow corn to Corpus in September, D's plus 170, $8.48 and a quarter. Houston, or Progresso, D's plus $2, $8.78 and a quarter. Hard red winter wheat to Corpus in September, D's plus 120, $10.29 and three quarters. And Houston beans, September delivery, November less 15, $14.46 and a quarter. East Texas, Oklahoma cotton, 616 bale, went from 95.04 to 97.29. That would make the average about 96.16. Neighbor, we ain't average. We're the best darn farm show in 100,000 square miles of the great state of Texas, all because you good folks listen, and you're the best darn farm show listener in that same 120,000 square miles of Texas. I'm Larry Marble. You're my neighbor. Good day.